Basically, we stayed at the house, and we didn't think it was that big of a deal. We thought it was just like most of the other hurricanes that have been coming through here lately. Just a little, you stock up, get all these supplies, and in the next couple of weeks, you got all this leftover extra stuff.
Well, my thoughts were prepare and just wait it out. The next day, business as usual.
So this is probably about 7:30 in the morning, and we get out and just want to go check out the neighborhood. There's the guy's boathouse. It's pretty much underwater. We thought this was the end of it. Really, nothing had really even started yet. The storm was, I guess, still maybe 200 miles away at this point. That water's coming up pretty good now.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little worried about that. Even as the water was approaching my house, I still felt that there was not going to be any water in my home.
Actual waves coming into people's backyard.
There was a point when the water was rising. We looked out the side window and we could see the neighbor's boat floating up, and I thought we may have to crawl out this window and get in that boat.
That might be our only way out of here. At this point, I didn't really know what to think because, we really didn't have a choice. We were stuck there at that point.
The water just kept getting higher and higher, and it started enveloping the cars, and we started seeing the car lights going on, and that's when we realized we were going to get water inside of the house.
The roof up here was torn off, and there was a big hole, and basically I was just standing through the hole in the roof. All right, this is a hole in the roof right here. I'm actually standing in a hole in the roof, and this is where we looked out from the roof, and all the houses, they were flooded all the way up to the eaves. It was an ordeal there for a while.
I could feel the wind shaking
Whoa.
the house, and I thought, if I'm gonna go, it's gonna happen, and that the wind could possibly just blow the house right apart. That's how strong it was. It was very strong.
Yeah, there's major damage in this neighborhood. Probably the rest of South Mississippi.
Well, before the storm, I'd wave, they'd wave, little conversation here and there, and there was no, nothing was really close-knit. Now we're all close. We all shared. We shared a lot of pain, grief, but we shared a lot of other things, ice, a few laughs, and whatever, and that brought us together.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but we're all happy now. Mm-hmm. That's what counts.
And we made it.
And we made it.
And we're still making it.
I don't really see myself sticking around for another hurricane. Because you never do know. It's basically just like taking a gamble. So it might be the big one again, or it might not be, but I don't want to stick around to find out.
See a roof already blowing off over there. Keep hearing some kind of a thumping. Can't figure out what it is. Some of our minor destruction. We got a big old limb down over there. Listen at the wind howling. Small debris. There's a piece of our shingle. We're losing a lot of shingle. I guess I'll end up putting a new roof on before long. Piece of archery right over there. We watched it fly off the house, go across the street. Coming to you live from downtown Eagle Point, this is Rick Cantori. Whoa! I just saw a leaf flying through the air. There was a mosquito attached to it. Oh my God! The destruction! The winds are picking up. I've got my myself strapped to a tree. Hopefully it won't blow me over.
We got cows.
Well, there goes our awning. Bouncing back and forth and fixing to go. There it goes. Not much more. A few more bouncing. Back fence still barely hanging on.
There goes. Oh my God. So this eye wall is going to be
A little bit more. Man, there's somebody keeping the Hey, it's daylight. There goes our awning. Hopefully it'll blowing out of here.
It's about to be airborne.
Fix and go, fly across somebody else's yard.
Oh, it's killing my plant.
I think that would be the worst of your worries.
My sago palm.
There's a gutter. If you can see through the screen or not, going on the door. Well, it just went airborne again and I tried to catch it. I was too slow. Can't really tell. We got water coming up in the backyard quick. I don't think it's from the river. I believe it's just from the drainage in the pool next door. But it's moving quick. You can almost see it coming up. Shingles just flying through the air. Them big peas fixing to come off. You can see through all this screen. No, it's not focusing. We just watched a big piece fly through the air and land in the pool. Oh man, oh man. I know we're idiots. We shouldn't be out here. Oh my gosh. The water's come up another 6 inches already just in the past minute. Hopefully it won't come into the house.
Sorry we didn't listen to y'all.
We're in the attic.
Yeah, I feel like an idiot.
We're strapped into the rafters in case the roof blows.
I love you, Misty. No matter what happens, you keep going with what you're doing. Same thing here, Kenny.
Y'all stop thinking like that.
Become successful. Make me proud. Mike, I love you too. Mama, everybody, Daddy, everybody, we love y'all. Sorry I didn't listen to you, Ada. Yeah, Mike, I'm sorry I didn't come to Pensacola. Kenny, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. But anyways, on a cheerful note, we love y'all and we're gonna make it through this. We got to.
We're just gonna have a wet ass.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
I thought you meant talking.
No, I'm not done with my life yet.
Our water's climbing. That's inside the garage. It's rising a lot slower than it was earlier. Can't see our cars. It's completely submerged.
Y'all get some people in most areas like us, probably.
Okay. To everybody in my family, I love y'all too. We'll see y'all on the dry side. Okay. We're in the attic. I don't see anything. We got about another 2 feet of water before it's up in the attic. We're gonna knock a hole out the vent. We got an oak tree right there. We're gonna try to swim over to and latch ourselves onto it. We got some rope and some tie straps. Tie strap ourselves to the tree and hang on for a few more hours and hopefully this goes down. The water seems to be slowing down a little bit as far as the rise. And the winds are dying down just a little bit, but it's still pretty bad. People's houses. Can't tell exactly what that is, but it's devastating, people. It's devastating. We were fools and never had no idea. The roof is about wrong. The metal roofs around here seem to hold up a whole lot better. The shingle roofs seem to just blow right off. But the water's got to be, at least inside the house, a good 8 feet. We're in the garage, it's got about another foot height to it, so the water be 8 foot. We got another couple feet. We're gonna wait and stay out of the wind as long as possible, and then sort of float our way out and try to get over to the oak tree. Seems to be the safest thing I can come up with without getting out. Hope somebody gets to see this. About 11 o'clock or thereabouts. Saying it might start slowing down just a little bit. The eye's already on land, so if we got another hour or so inside here, we might be able to make it without having to get outside. We'll have to wait and see. If we get a chance, I'll say a little more later. Love you all. Oh, it's down the road somewhere. Mine's trying to float out. Records off on us. Every now and then get gusts will pop up and just throw shit.
Well, people, that's what it looked like on my back deck. Hate to see it. I hate to see it.
That's free outside, we upstairs. I don't even know if it's gonna be any good. Probably won't. Love everybody. Well, we're upstairs. Tree's coming through. What else to say? We're up right there. Water going down. Looks right over there. The water was all the way up to the top of that roof. That beam. That's the house. That's the garage. There's all our vehicles. Then this car floated out of here. Still blowing pretty good, but we're okay. That was our bedroom. That's the fireplace right there. Ain't that enough to it. Start over from scratch. We're alive. Sign it off. That's where Gina's house was. Still going pretty good. Scott's house collapsed. Completely collapsed, moved back. Well, I think we wasn't in that thing. I think a tornado took it. He wanted to stay, he ended upstairs. Do that. Made enough work with that. 10 times worse than Camille. Joel's house. We built it 6 months ago. Bill and Lisa's house. There's our house. Cadillac, my truck. Got it. That's shit. Somebody behind deer. John and Mary's house. Got it. Devastation. This is the true form of devastation. I can't hold it back. It's thank God me and Linda, the baby girl, was alive. It was an ordeal. We'll never go again. Well, we stayed up there in that hole. Second story. Thank God it's all still there. Maybe we can rebuild. Maybe we can rebuild. I don't know. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Oh, boy. Total disaster. Total disaster.
We are on the northwest quadrant of the state.
Hey Cole, what's coming? A hurricane?
Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina?
Katrina.
Yeah. The big storm, huh?
Am I see?
We live on the bay.
Am I see? Uh-huh.
Who's there? There's Cole. All right, let's go inside.
Anyone? My see? That's a mother.
Okay, here's Katrina in the water. Hold on, let's take a look. There is Back Bay. And Cole.
Look at my bugs. The water smells in there. Look at my house. Look at that one.
Let's go look at the other side.
Wow.
Hey, just a second. Take a look at where the bay came up here.
Look
You can see it right there. Alright, there's where Back Bay has come in. If you could see the waves crashing. There you go. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. There you go. And just to get the proximity to where it's at, we'll come back a little bit. And that's our yard. And if you can see down here, that the water around the fence from the waves crashing in combined with all the rainwater. And it looks like a good bit of the mud over at the neighbors is washing out. Back Bay water is almost up to the level of their house. You can see like in there. That's water. Almost to the pavement. I've got the window shut. Look at here. Here comes one. Here comes, there you go. There is Back Bay rolling into our yard. Typically about 100 yards away. Now about 15 feet away. So let's go assess the rest of the angles of the house. We think that we're right near the eye wall or the eye passing through just east of us. So we still have a few more hours of this. There's where our chimney finally ended up. So our chimney cap, I guess, is going to have to be replaced. JJ's truck, fortunately, this tree that uprooted and fell, hit the house, but when it fell off the house, I thought it hit JJ's truck and just missed. That's the one we watched fall a little bit earlier. And you can see there's just trees and debris everywhere. West, southwest cove. Street lamps up the all those trees up to the leaves area buried in water. I don't know, I suppose it's got to be up. Those trees back there's got to be up between 5 and 10 feet. And you can see water coming in there. Probably not a good sign. Or trees that have fallen off the house. There's a water issue. There again you can see the water. Hey, did he tell you any of our situation? Yeah, we've had about 3 trees fall on the house. And our, once again, looking out to the southwest, or yeah, southwest, you see the water pushing its way, waves almost into the street, very, very, very near the street. Maybe about 5 feet. There's one coming in. Kind of like the surf. Water's obviously probably finding its way to their house. Going up over the garage door of the cottage right there. It's really started guessing you can't see really well, but it looks like Kurt has right. Some water issue. Not a really clear picture over there. Again, you can see there's water. Hopefully this can work. You can see there That is
I see Mom.
our section of the fence basically floating right there past the deck, floating in the bay.
We're going to check in with Miranda. Where are you calling from, Miranda?
You need to get the waves crashing in right here.
Okay, well, what is it like in Foley?
Oh, that one house look.
No, I just filmed all that. That water.
And a couple of cells that were trying to show some traumatic activity, but there's a lot of light down there around 7, 8 o'clock this morning.
We're gonna have so much trash to move out.
Hopefully your weather's improved because most of the big nasty weather is starting to slide away from Foley right now. They're gonna have a lot of rain. The real intense weather you had this morning.
Well, I appreciate
You got it, buddy.
Thanks for calling, Shane.
Those waves
It's,
tend
I guess that's the area that
growing.
seems to feel ignored sometimes. I know we hear from those, from people in those outlying areas that are hit pretty hard
See, just
repeatedly.
splashing.
And they feel like they don't get the attention they deserve, so we definitely want to let them know that we're thinking about them, and we know that they're being hit pretty hard by this.
And we mentioned earlier the fact they live in the outlying areas. You get power issues out there, it can be days before you get your power restored because you're in the middle.
It can be days in the middle of county.
Yeah, it really can. So,
Oh, we got waterfront property now
Georgia on Fall River.
for one day. I don't know if you could see out there, but these rolls just keep coming in. I mean, if you can see back further, like back here, it's probably a little difficult to see beyond the splashes, but the water itself just rolling. Let's go try a different angle and see what we see. We used to have a number of trees, if you can see, on the ground where stumps and stuff were. We're now been we've lost quite a number of trees. Once the water recedes, we'll take a pic of everything on the ground. But lots and lots of water and devastation there. Let's take a look at that other angle and more to the south.
Because you're very close to the eye wall right now. You're closer than anybody is in Mobile, so you're on the perimeter of the storm.
There's where you can see just that water rolling. Those are actually the tops of trees, that dark area. Those are the tops of trees just rolling into that water. The windows are wet, so it's not focusing.
Almost just down the interstate from you. It's just sitting over there near Wayland and Bay St. Louis, just right down the road from you right now.
There we go.
Hi, we'll be glad to start with. For some reason, we didn't get the mobile radio station. We can't get the anything that just for any of the Jackson County radio. Yeah. Okay, well, you probably need to talk about
There is
what's going on over here.
the pumps next door, almost completely submerged in water. So,
You were talking earlier this morning about how this is going to be a national impact.
Can't see it. I'm trying to get a view. Looking out the bedroom, there is the water level. There is the house. Take a look. Everything under the deck floated away. That was stored under there. I gotta go make sure there was nothing truly valuable under there. I don't think so. It's just, oh, there goes that fence. The water is just pushing it over.
This Chris fixing
Yeah,
root
from
systems in the water.
As I say, the roots are gonna get uprooting.
That big tree fall out towards the road. This one's fixing to go right here on
Our beautiful trees are gonna be no more.
Which one?
There's quite a bit of water on the roads of Mobile, and this will be the same way. You're passing
No,
through
you can really see it with that light behind it.
Right at the coastline.
see that water coming in. That is the water rushing in. There's my deck. Water. This is Back Bay now. I can step off. Honey, don't.
I gotta see my slide for a minute.
You want to see your slide? There it is. That was your slide.
May I see that for a minute?
There's the water rushing in.
May I see? Please.
This is just outside of my window. I could step off the deck into Back Bay.
Mommy.
There's the neighbor's house now, partially.
I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that.
Yeah, obviously all of their pumps and everything are completely submerged. This is the view from outside our front door. Pretty much lots of damage. You see back there, that is the roots of a tree, a giant tree, completely uprooted.
Yeah, that's a giant
That tree right there is completely uprooted.
Mom, I want that banana. May I see that? I want to do that. Please. Please, Mommy.
There's that tree completely uprooted from the wind, along with the many others.
I want to see that.
You can see over there the neighbor's trees just snapped in half, like many of ours also. And again, the bay has now taken over the entire cul-de-sac and is, I don't know, halfway up the street.
Interesting power issues over the next couple of hours.
Let's go to the phones now and see who's with us. Hi, what's your
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Nicole, this is Scott, Jim, Chris, and Mary.
Listen, we're down south, and earlier we were down here, the water that comes over the highway that comes through government.
You can see the water through the brightness of the sun reflecting. There's some waves coming in.
See that? A minute. There, they had tunnel. But that was pretty heavy. Around, down,
my backyard now.
That have snapped and broken, and one there selling army hot dogs that's literally blocking the entire roadway. And every street that we try to go down or turn down, it's flooded. So we're going to have a tough time getting out here from the area that we're in right now.
There's an idea of what's going on. Right there.
We had talked about possibly storm surge up to Broad Street.
His welfare.
Right there. My car is right there. I can't believe that this is happening right now!
Mama, thanks, Louis! I want to get
I didn't knock on all of them.
I can't believe that there's only a handful.
Yeah, I went all the way down that side.
You get that? I want a copy of it, right? I can't believe I didn't bring it down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My parents came in from Vegas to spend a week. They landed. They drove to Houston yesterday to get a flight out.
I knew. I can't believe that the water's here. I didn't think nothing like this was gonna happen.
I knew east side we were gonna get the worst shot.
I had no idea.
The last I heard, the eye was crossing over Gulf War. Which means we got, I don't know, good as things to get out the last thing I got time to talk to someone.
my truck. You can't even see it.
You can't see my car. I got a little bit of accurate.
Really? You called and parked on the corner. I don't see that. That's where it was, right on the corner.
This is from Coast Inn Suites.
Cleveland, Mississippi. What's the date?
The date is August 29th. My
August
birthday.
29th. Happy birthday.
We was in there and it started the wind really started going and the front of the roof started coming off and it started leaking water in there. And I happened to look out the window and I seen it up to the grass. Went and did something, came back and it was like a foot higher a minute later. Like we thought, I said, gotta go.
Ski.
Got your hat,
Y'all okay?
Coming over here.
Hey, Mama. Hey, darling.
Yes.
Oh, Kelly, this is Kelly. You all right? Got me sick, Kelly. Berkeley made it through. Water's still here. Wind's blowing hard.
Sure. We're the youngest.
Water's going down now. Still disaster. Kmart, all that over there. Cars, windows busted out. Trailer is overturned back there. More cars, Save the Center. That tree. Smacked in half.
Is this fell?
I don't know, it sounded like it. Something fell. Yeah, got county sheriff underwater. Boat overturned. This has been the craziest thing ever in my whole life. Look at Save the Center. All the windows are busted out. Boat on top of those cars. There's a Jeep. The van. Up on that truck. Oh, the wind's getting a little strong. Still, the hurricane's still not through. This is the backside of the hurricane, the Ida Pass. But the water's going down, so. Cars, ruined. Uncle Mike's truck. There's a Jeep again. Mama's van. The Cutlass. These cars. Crazy. There's my car, my poor little old car. Underwater. Right there.
Oh my God!
Hey, you want a Coke?
I didn't see that Coke machine.
Yeah, it's loaded right up.
Construction. Swimming pool's under there somewhere.
Swimming pool's big today.
Sorry, I had to wipe off the lens. on. It's completely destroyed.
The roof came off, the signs got laying down.
Everything's completely destroyed. The camper underwater. The window broke out. Broken windows.
Did y'all break that out? Or it came out by itself?
The house broke it out, something blew into it. We wanted it to move.
The water's still high here. Kmart and all that's gone. Fireplace, everything. It's crazy. It's still high over here.
Yeah.
It's higher over here. You see those cars over there? Still all the way under? Here's the damage. These are the downstairs rooms. The water broke all the way through to the other room. Cars.
That's a lake pond.
The water pouring out the room. Yeah, it's just going to be so heavy for you to got all that water in there. Got the pad is safe. This window busted through. The whole bathroom is gone. Look at that, you can see all the piping. Cars. That windshield's busted. Labor center. There's another room. The water pouring out. Here's a close-up view of all the cars. These cars, something fell on top of the roof, something. Here's another room. Still see the water standing. The wind is still whipping. It's slacking, but not much.
Oh my God.
The water coming out of this room.
What's that doing on showing, Michelle?
So, did take the water coming out? Yeah.
I did. They flooded all the way through the other side. See that?
Yeah.
Boats on the ground. There's Highway 90. People walking.
See, they got people walking by too.
I'm about to go, bro.
Keith, what's it look like?
is my truck. Straight mud. Standing water.